Let me take you to the office of Yoko, because in the major breakthrough in the fight against human trafficking, the Economic and Organized Crime Office has this afternoon arrested over 200 Nigerian nationals suspected of running a child trafficking ring spanning Ghana and other parts of West Africa.
Police service actually 44 QNET scammers in the country. I don't know about three and skippy video way, because this fraudulent scheme, we are a lot of innocent Ghanaians.
CBEX, yo. Hey, father. Let me start out by expressing my deepest sympathy to everybody that lost money. Yeah, very, very sad something. I know. Your hard-earned money, your savings, your children's school fees, your rent. Hey, yeah, sorry, oh. How did this happen? Like, how? Why? Like, not again. If you don't.
Hey darlings, and welcome back. Like I said, I promised yes, I was going to bring a follow-up video of what is currently trending. But straight up, if you are yet to like this video, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Now, let me break this down. First of all, this is currently what is trending, the latest form of scamming, human trafficking, and what? Online fraud. This video is definitely going to expose a lot to us, enlighten and educate us, as well as my sister Diola, who really broke it down, yes, in the Nigerian aspect of what is currently trending, how greedy Nigerians could be to the point that if not for greed, you see, this love of money, I am Chimdi used to talk too much of long throat for money. Make it make sense that Nigerians in broad daylight will go and venture into scam and fraudulent businesses, companies like this, if not for greed. To tell you that Nigerians are greedy, they don't want to sit their ass down and work hard for their money. Every means whatsoever that is a way out, like a boycott to run away from being gainfully employed, working legally, legitimately for their money. They want to avoid it, but they would rather prefer to sit down, scam people, and use the money and invest into get rich quick scheme and all those shenanigans, MMM and the rest of them. Like, make this make sense. They have come in Ghana, they are in Ghana now, they are in Togo, they are in different countries in West Africa, and they are parading themselves. The owner of this video that I'm sharing for us today asked that we share this video to our friends, our family, and relatives, so that they will be on the know, as well as from Nigeria too. Let us be guided, let us be aware. There is no point at the end of the day your hard-earned money, if you struggle to work out that money, you carry it and give to criminals, to fraudulent people. And to be on the know of how individuals, male and female, are trafficking humans, male and female, boys and girls, into Ghana. They have school, they have estate, they have houses where they gather these people. They will promise them that they have good job for them. I have somebody that recently told me that he wanted to go to Ghana. In fact, one of the maids that lived with me actually, as I'm speaking, has eloped, like escaped maybe to Ghana, because the family and relatives came telling me they are all deal with the girl. Right from time I've known that girl wants to be useless and ruined, so I had to let her go at some point. It's been over 10 years now. Yes, over 10 years. And at the end of the day, today that girl has ruined her life, useless her life, and at this point I learned she's in Ghana, somewhere that they have trafficked her. Another boy that I just rescued from going into the hands of these scammers. They promise these people everything. Come to Ghana, we will give you job, we will give you this, we'll give you that. And these people will think that maybe truly when they get to Ghana, there is good opportunity for them. They will capture them there, begin to use them for their crimes and all whatnot. At the end of the day, in Ghana, recruiting innocent people who have life and prospects to live on earth into criminality. Do you see what we are talking about? The people should wake up in Ghana. Don't let these people destroy your country. Nigerians are nuisance. They don't add value anywhere they go. Majority of them, they are there to destroy the country. They are not there to impact in the country. They are there. Look at what is happening in Ghana. Anyways, let us watch these videos. First of all, from my sister Diola, and we'll be right back.
At this point, I'm not sure exactly what else has to happen in Nigeria before we would admit that there is fire on the mountain. More than 50 people were killed like 2 weeks ago. No, so in this same Plateau state, we're still trying to wrap our heads around that. Our president is still in France. While all this is happening, another 50 plus people were killed. By the way, I don't know if you believe that it's only 52 people that were killed, because from what we heard about the story, more than 100 armed gunmen stormed that community. How can more than 100 people with guns kill only 50 people? So within 2 weeks, guys, we're talking about more than 100 people killed. And the Nigerian president did not think that is an emergency for him to get on his private jet and immediately return to Nigeria. He's sending condolences while he's getting massage. I feel like we have become so indifferent to the issue of insecurity in Nigeria. It's not just in Plateau State. This is happening all over the country. Insecurity keeps getting worse in Nigeria, guys. Initially, it was just Boko Haram. Now there's Boko Haram, there's banditry, there's the militia, we have herdsmen, and then we also have kidnappers. How is that not calling for state of emergency? But now, people are being slaughtered, people are being gunned down because of their land. When would the Nigerian government actually decide, you know what, enough is enough? And you know the reason why people are doing this over and over is because they keep getting away with it. Nothing happens. Whether you like it or not, another community will be attacked again very soon. They are being emboldened by the government's I don't care attitude, by the government's silence. Actually, they're not silent, but it's just talk, no action. Meanwhile, we have security men protecting rich people. And not just that, Nigerian police collecting money from Chinese nationals in Nigeria. You know the most embarrassing thing? They were now taking turns to give the money. They were filming them. Only God knows what they would do with this video, how they would paint the Nigerian police. I feel like some Nigerians, the moment they see light skin, it's like their brain doesn't function well. It is very sad, very, very unfortunate. I keep asking myself, how did we get here? This happened in Kaduna, by the way, and we had that they've been summoned. But beyond that, what is going to happen? If tomorrow some people come and give them money, do you think that they will not collect it? Of course they will. And this insecurity we're talking about is no longer limited to northern Nigeria. It is happening all across the country. Number two, when we talk about this, they say that we are painting Nigeria bad. In fact, it's not just the government. There are some Nigerians that will say, oh, why are you not reporting good stories from Nigeria? Oh, you are painting Nigeria bad. You know, they usually say that when they are not affected. But if it has happened to one of their family members or it happened to them, that is all they will want us to talk about. These are somebody's fathers, somebody's mothers, somebody's children being buried, their lives being cut short, their dreams, their hopes being cut short because of a country that doesn't care for them. Meanwhile, those who can do something about this, they are not. So tell me, who is actually painting Nigeria bad? If you fail to ensure security, you are the one painting Nigeria bad. Not the people that are talking about what is happening. We are just talking about what is happening. I've seen videos, too many videos, just in the last 1 month, guys. People that were traveling, going to events, going home, and they were kidnapped on their way. Commercial bus, attacked by kidnappers. Did you guys see that video as well? It's so unfortunate that it has come to this. Now, Easter is coming. I don't know if people travel as much as they used to now because of this insecurity issue, but I'm pretty sure that a number of people will still travel this Easter. Is the government doing anything to ensure safety, to ensure road safety, to ensure security for those that will travel? Because guess what? The bandits, the kidnappers, the Boko Harams, the thieves, the armed robbers, they also know that a lot of people will be traveling during this Easter. And so guess what? They will also try to take advantage of that. CBEX, yo. Hey, father. Let me start out by expressing my deepest sympathy to everybody that lost money. Yeah, very, very, very sad something. I know. Your hard-earned money, your savings, your children's school fees, your rent. Hey, yeah, sorry, oh. How did this happen? Like, how? Why? Like, not a game. If you don't understand, CBEX is like an online trading platform. Another Ponzi scheme, you know, in Nigeria that so many people participated in, and now it crashed. Now, this has happened before. It's called MMM. That time we were preaching. People did not listen until they lost their money. CBEX is not registered in Nigeria. They are not even registered anywhere in the world, even though they claim to be. Nigerian government has issued warning that this thing is not legal. Stop participating in it. But these people were emboldened, just like during the time of MMM. They even open offices in Nigeria. Even those ones at the office, they have no clue what is happening from the top. As in, they didn't even know that they were losing their money. As of last month, they were still doing conference, you know, telling one another that don't give us bad name, you will get your money back. Their money had been stopped for some time, and that's why they were doing that conference. And they were telling them that by the 15th of April, that they will get their money back. By 15th of April, all their accounts came to zero. Now, why are we talking about this? As much as I pity people, because a lot of people have lost their hard-earned money. People are crying on social media. More than 40-something people have been hospitalized. Those are just the ones that we know. I'm praying to God that nobody will commit suicide because of this. But guess what? If another Ponzi scheme comes tomorrow, these same people will still sign up for it. How many times does this have to happen in Nigeria before you will learn? Any get-rich-quick scheme, don't participate. You know, the one that baffles me is the people that will share this thing on church platforms on WhatsApp. Church, this is supposed to be for spiritual something, because they promise them now, if you recruit people, you will get commission. They were telling them that they will get 100% profit within 30 days. How is that realistic? 100% profit within 30 days. And you also go and put your head. You kukuma bring everybody that you know to come and also do what? Put their heads. Say, baby, alone. Now you want everybody to cry for you. And we're all crying for you. It is very sad what has happened. But would you actually learn? In fact, there are some Nigerians living abroad that they still went and put their money. We are praying for you on the mountain of fire. Not that you should get your money back because OT law, unfortunately. Like, we pity you, but your money is gone. Please, I do pity you. Like, from the bottom of my heart and the heart of my bottom, I do pity you. But beyond pitying you for the money, I am worried about some of you. Many of you, you are educated. You are exposed. Why are you getting involved in Ponzi schemes? Just Google Ponzi scheme. It will always crash. This is not the first time, and it will not be the last time. Another one will come tomorrow. Will you put your money? Of course, many of you will still do what? You will still put your money. So as much as we pity you, and God knows we do, we are hoping that you will learn.
Did you hear her? Now, who is destroying the country? If you talk, wahala. You don't talk, wahala. These are the same set of people that come to my comment section to, display their stupidity and their foolishness in my comment section. Madam, you're bringing Nigeria. Which useless country is that? Which useless Nigeria is that? Which useless country is that? Stop bringing Nigeria down. Which Nigeria are we talking of here? The one I'm seeing, the one or the one I'm not seeing. Do you people know how hot I am? Do you people know how the gravity of what is happening in Nigeria? The killings, the everything that is happening, banditry, robbery, rituals, fraud. In fact, we live every day in this country at the mercy of God. Let me be sincere to you people. Do you know that I literally find it very difficult to leave my house? Like, people go out for events, go out for social gatherings and all the activities. I would be the last person. I would rarely attend those things because of fear of the unknown. That's how bad it is. And you expect that we should keep quiet? No, all these evil, wicked-minded Nigerians doing all these things, your generation will know no peace. God will punish each and every one of you, from the leaders down to the least. As long as many as you people are that are ruining this country, destroying this country, taking lives that you did not create, defrauding people, trafficking innocent human beings, doing all sort of things, you will never go unpunished. Scamming people of their hard-earned money. What is CBEX again? Trending all over the internet. If it's not greed, criminality in your mind. That's why Chimdi says Nigerians are criminally minded by nature. What will make you think you will invest 100,000 naira and expect 100,000 naira in return? Criminality. Even this YouTube that we are doing, do you think it's easy? Then you see people that will tell you bring 100 and come and take 100 by the end of the month. You're a criminal, you're a thief, and it suits you people very well that your money is gone. Yes, it suits all of you, and you will not learn. Adiola said it, you will not learn. You will still, another one will come, people will still join. Greed. We want to carry all this money, go me, I don't even know self. Where do you want to go with all this money? It's happening they're in Ghana. Let me show you first what is happening in Ghana first.
Let me take you to the office of Yoko, because in the major breakthrough in the fight against human trafficking, the Economic and Organized Crime Office has this afternoon arrested over 200 Nigerian nationals suspected of running a child trafficking ring spanning Ghana and other parts of West Africa. My colleague Kenneth Jesse is there. I can take you live to the Yoko office now, and they're about to speak to the media.
And suspects. The operation was successfully, and 219 people were arrested at Kunsak Estates in Oyerifa. The suspects were lured into the country, the victims were lured into the country by the suspects ostensibly to give them lucrative jobs in Ghana. Unfortunately, when they came to Ghana, since there are no lucrative jobs existing, then they took them hostages and then they confined them at the Oyerifa Estates, and then they were forced to go into cyber crimes and cybercrime-related activities. A number of laptops, personal effects, internet facilities, food staff, and other things were retrieved from them. Together with the Ghana Police Service and then the Army, they were brought to the Economic and Organized Crime Office, and then we have subjected them to some screening. The essence of the screening is to separate the victims from the suspects, to even separate the juveniles from the adults. And then we also want to know what type of criminal activities they are involved in. And whilst the screening was going on, the Nigerian High Commission visited us, and then he met with the victims and the suspects, and then he admonished them to cooperate with the office. At the moment, the screening is still going on, And then we are thinking that come what may, by tomorrow, we should be able to complete with the screening. And then, bearing in unforeseen circumstances, it should be possible for us to link or maybe make arrangement to send the victims back to Nigeria to connect with their relatives. I think for purposes of the operation, the planning and everything, our counterpart with the CID, we had met at National Security, we planned together, we executed the exercise together. Indeed, going forward, the Economic and Organized Crime Office and that of the CID, we have mapped out strategies that the two of us, that is the CID and then IOCO, we should work more closely than before. And then this is just the beginning of one of the steps or one of the projects that we have embarked together. As we speak now, maybe Madam Lydia will talk about it. Similar operations are taking place somewhere, but we are trying to unite or join the operations together for one purpose so that we can join resources, do a thorough investigations, and then share resources to reconnect the victims with their relatives. So I will just pause so that Madam Lydia will add one or two words, and then we will send you to meet the victims, and then maybe we take it from there. Thank you so much.
Police service at 44 QNET scammers in the country. I don't know about three and skip video way because this fraudulent scheme no we are a lot of innocent Ghanaians into which video we are instead. Nyabotre, share to the last end, share this video to some families and friends on your contacts list. Send a bear they wouldn't fall a victim. Just say, have you ever had an experience with QNET? Draw under the comment box. Now Ghana Police Service for a boy Jumapa or match 44 QNET scammers in the country. Yeah, did this update because on my releasing notice scammers ewi babalawo thieves are ye omo image and just say that screen so as released by Ghana Police Service. Answer the record official report at Ghana Police Service they about out no QNET then QNET company bia just say omo buy no they started as omo product be into first cabra say 5,000 Ghana cedis na ebe register with them omo the products no ebe mau na just say wako ton enya so infaso they have jewelry chains binom wrist jewelries binom and co into on make sure say o share long life on yare ebe mau good luck omo order supplements omo de be mau so as medicine and also bet me aton enya so infaso bet me de kakra ato so they will give you the market price senebea obeton. So that is how they started. However, they had other means of making money, especially those who will not be able to sell the medicine. I was say unyobi now who register that person under you. And to register that person now, the person eto in Druno, that's a okoton. First of all, register, you get a token of Sikombekwa Akuchia this product. Omoton ebetomono that means you would also be paid, tokens of their monies. Now, almost work register Crawford and Adema. You at the top, you earn and also ebe earn. So that is how the pyramid goes. Now, that was how they entered into Ghana. A lot of people, registered. Now, question, and they say, what then happens? When you being so register, what then happens? Until people took advantage of the system. Because Misika Kwako dim products mean tong and so on. What do? I need to fake to get people to register. That was how come the scam elevated and the fraud elevated. I don't think you break it down the story for you. Now, QNET for victims. Omo yaji musika mind your mentimi anton and jono. Omo so mentimi anyo bi register under them no they started moving smart. So nipa bako eko other country to say be a Cote d'Ivoire no mako ako renti e fie basabasa bi e wo bush bi mu na chese o mako nice location ako ye video o mo Canada o mo to Kwan they are abroad na Canada here there obetimi aboa o contacting there is this company sometimes when you contact them or they contact you they wouldn't tell you say a QNET sometimes too they will tell you say it is QNET it's opportunity be e Canada UK US Germany European countries be no so omo bubo mu din that is how come omo di be 20,000, 30,000, 50,000, 100,000 or more, depending on the country or more. When in reality, almost Cote d'Ivoire, sometimes simple, almost Ghana one side. Now, they will send someone to come and receive the money. Not just some dada will say, or somebody will Cote d'Ivoire or other country, Cameroon and co. Senebeya, Obekwa interview. ɛwɔ hɔ ɛkyɛ sɛ woyɛ interview na ɔma visa na ɔma fly you wokɔduru that particular place and sign up say why yawa. They will take your phone, they will take your last money and start brainwashing you. You will become a billionaire in 3 months. So shut up, don't complain, just work. Then they will use you through the same means. So be a video. Say they be ubenya nkrofo I'm on my register thinking say when they register you get part of your money back. And the more people you bring, the more money you get. This is just the bottom line of the scheme. I hear fraudulent these QNET people. Running through victims. And to be able to contact you any outsider, it is very, very rare. Of course, some may contact you. Now, so it's mostly families and friends. So a few days ago on social media, so a lot of Ghanaians came together to fight against this scheme. They stated, say, this particular scheme are defrauding a lot of Ghanaians. Ghanaians are stranded in Cote d'Ivoire, Cameroon, and other African countries. So Ghanaians are Cote d'Ivoire are fraud, Maybe a Cote d'Ivoire for Ghana babe same. Now Cameroon so like almost swap it, a very, very big fraudulent scheme. Now any can say Ghana Police Service for say Ghanaians. A cry. I'm 44 QNET scammers purely Cameroonians so it's just almost swap it. They are Ghanaians in Cameroon who have been scammed. Now Ghana Police Service said what they did a human trafficking. Now make sure sika omaje free these victims san omudi omu free Cote d'Ivoire about Ghana. You would make noise. Say how on earth will people fool like that? Say about dada say more with Juma or Ghana Cote d'Ivoire. They don't even stress to mention US. They mention Ghana. They are abroad of Africa. Now Ghana Police Service, as you see on the screen, I issued statements to this regard explaining what actually happened. Almost for immediate release, arrest of suspects involved in internet fraud and human trafficking. 1. The Ashanti Regional Police Command on Monday, 7th April 2025 at 9 o'clock a.m. arrested suspect Bella Mary, a 29-year-old Cameroonian national, along with 43 other Cameroonians at a residence located at Kenyase, Abrim, in the Ashanti region. Preliminary investigation indicates that the suspect collected a total sum of 4,500,000 CFA, that's CFA, from the victims, comprising 32 males and 11 females, under the false pretense of securing employment opportunities in Ghana. Further investigation has revealed that the suspect orchestrated this fraudulent scheme through a known internet scam method, popularly referred to as QNET. All individuals involved, both suspects and victims, aged between 22 and 38, have been handed over to Ghana Immigration Service at the regional headquarters.
Okay, did you hear it? I think I don't understand most of the parts spoken in Ghana language. If you do, you can understand. Let me know in the comment section. But I somehow can put one or two to understand what this guy is saying. He said the same scamming, and the police are not joking. In Ghana, they are keen and out for all these criminals. They are out for them because at the end of the day, they don't need to sit down and watch criminals, all in the name of companies, all in the name of investors, all in the name of networking, come to destroy the country. Beware, you guys beware. Even those in the diaspora, you are their major targets. You are their major targets. If your brother or sister, let me tell you something. I had someone, a relative that almost fell prey to this CBEX. They were like, they want to invest a certain amount of money. I was like, I've not heard this name CBEX. Let me investigate. I had to research on that company. I found every means possible that it was fraudulent. I told the person, don't date, don't date. And just a few days after I did, it crashed. These are the same set of people in Ghana in disguise. They come in different shape and form, different companies. Their target are people in diaspora. They lure the next person brings in the next person. Anything that that you're investing in that that is not realistic, don't put your money there. Don't put your hard-earned money there, except you stole it. And if you steal your money, you get your money by crooked way, to go crookedly too. But if you suffer to get your money, be careful out there. There are so many wolves in sheep clothing moving around like human beings. Companies, name it. Be careful. The other day I saw a YouTuber saying how a Nigerian scammed her. They're scamming people. This is a new trend. People can no longer feel safe. You can't travel on the road freely. You carry your heart in your mouth. You want to leave this city to the next city is a problem. You want to travel to different country is a problem. God. So that's why I said we are only safe at this point in the hands of God, at the mercy of God. But that doesn't mean that we don't need to be wise and careful. We need to be careful. We don't need to be foolish. So these are the things. And that's why I feel like, okay, let's bring this out here. Let's see. Let's expose it so that everybody will be on the know. I'm only doing my own part. And this is not coming from a place of hate, but from a place of love. Because if I tell you that what is happening in the world today, in the continent of Africa, in West Africa, Nigeria is giving me joy, I'm lying. And now they want to go and destroy Ghana. That is how they went to South Africa, almost messed South Africa up. South Africa is high in crime today is this kind of people that their government that is now trying to fight against all these people. Is this kind of people. So which one are we going to talk? Which one are we going to leave? You see what we're talking about? Anyways, like I said, you've heard it. They said I should share. I've shared it. I've brought it here. What are your thoughts, your opinion? Let this video not be too long. Leave it in the comment section. And if you're yet to like this video, kindly do not forget to like, share as well, so that more people will know, to your family, friends. If you have those in the diaspora, share to them. They need to know. And yes, if you find this place quite interesting, stay subscribed. Don't make this your last. Keeping it real, happy, safe, and blessed. And I will see you in my next one. Ciao, ciao.